Tears filled her eyes as she said she wasn't ready to die here and wanted to back out. The red-haired leader and Lin Yi looked at their upset teammate with understanding. They confirmed they had all felt the same heavy feeling from the vine. Lin Yi explained it further, describing it as a feeling of complete emptiness within the wood-type vine. It was a strange feeling, as if all life had been swallowed by time, leaving only an empty shell. This, she explained, was why they all felt so scared. The group came to a scary conclusion. The vine was trying to eat their life force. Just as the fearful friend was about to panic, Lin Yi grabbed her hand, her face showing fierce determination. She declared that this was the path of the martial pioneer, a path that required them to face such dangers directly. Unseen by the group, Fang Yi watched from a nearby cliff. He, too, could sense the heavy, suffocating death energy coming from the giant vine. He noted that out of all the world monsters he had faced, besides the pure dark attribute, this vine gave him the worst feeling. He had to admit, the small squad had serious guts to even think about cultivating in such a dangerous place. He analyzed the monster more closely. While it was clearly a plant, a symbol of life, it felt completely lifeless. It wasn't really alive, but a dead thing pretending to be living, with no spiritual energy of its own. He could see it was stained with the blood and bodies of its past victims. Back with the squad, Lin Yi took charge. She stood on a cliff edge, speaking to her team with new purpose. She told them they didn't have much time to waste. Knowing the danger, she suggested a new plan. They would carefully sense the energy around the area, checking out the monster without getting too close. Confident in her plan, Lin Yi believed that by sensing the monster's energy from a distance, her team would be safe enough. She found a spot high in a tree and began to meditate, surrounding herself in a protective bubble of blue spiritual energy. From a clifftop far away, Fang Yi watched them. He was impressed by their caution, noting they had chosen a distance that was both safe and good for cultivating. He gave credit to his top student cousin for correctly figuring out the best range, a position that was neither too reckless nor too timid. As Yi's cultivation grew stronger, the spiritual energy around her began to surge. Fang Yi watched in surprise, realizing she was about to have a breakthrough to the 3-star Ghost Axe realm. He was genuinely impressed. His cousin was truly talented. In a bright flash of blue light, she successfully broke through. Her teammates watched in awe, amazed that she had already reached such a high level of power. However, the huge energy disturbance from her breakthrough did not go unnoticed. Deep in the forest, the sleeping roots of the giant vine began to twist and glow with a scary green light. The pioneers felt the ground shake, and one of the men looked back in alarm. The whole group panicked as the monstrous vine began moving directly toward them, its tendrils bursting from the earth. The team's leader was shocked that the creature could have possibly sensed them from so far away. The vine's attack was fast and brutal. Vicious green tendrils shot up from the ground, trapping 2 of the male pioneers. The rest of the squad scattered in fear as their friends screamed for them to run, warning that if they didn't escape now, they would all die there. The team's leader quickly realized what caused the disaster. Yi's breakthrough had created too much of a disturbance, getting the monster's attention. As she shouted a warning, dark green tendrils began to wrap around Yi's protective bubble, which was still shielding her while she was weak after her breakthrough. The leader knew they couldn't get caught. Once the vine wrapped around them, its deathly aura would eat them instantly. Under the immense pressure, Yi's energy shield began to crack. Chaos broke out as the red-haired leader tried to pull her panicked friend to safety. The friend screamed that they couldn't leave Yi behind, but the leader replied desperately, asking what she was supposed to do. She furiously asked if she should use her own precious spiritual energy to protect Yi, basically dying so her teammate could level up. As chaos erupted around them, the red-haired leader tried to calm